Hi, everyone. Dr. Justin Golston here. And in this final video of blockchain and Web3 use cases, we're going to begin with green farming. And artificial intelligence is going to assist in green farming, where artificial intelligence is going to once again refer back to the history and provide recommendations in terms of how to improve on organizations' sustainable practices. In addition to artificial intelligence, green farming or blockchain is also going to provide the visibility and transparency to ensure that these sustainable farmers, that these green farmers are indeed sustainable and green. Next, we're going to talk about time to market. So artificial intelligence, going back to the use case of the vaccine, because artificial intelligence will be able to go through a number of data sets, a lot of information, you can reduce the time to market for your particular products. With smart homes, this is where the Internet of Things is going to come into place, where the Internet of Things is going to power homes, it's going to power commercial properties, and it's going to make things more sustainable because it can automatically shut off certain things that are expending a lot of energy and a lot of power. With aviation, we already discussed flight tracking and aviation, where the flight industry, the aviation industry, already leverages a lot of the IoT devices within that particular industry. Similar to smart homes, smart cities are going to be heavily dependent upon the Internet of Things in terms of devices, and then those devices can then write to the blockchain, and you can also leverage artificial intelligence so that these smart cities can be more proactive. In terms of courier services, similar to car sharing, courier services can rely on the Internet of Things to make things more visible. And then with smart farms, similar to green farming, we're going to leverage the Internet of Things and artificial intelligence for those particular industries. With logistics, similar to the tracking, we're going to leverage the IoT devices and blockchain to provide transparency to these logistical organizations. And with these SMEs are small and medium enterprises. So with SMEs, although some technologies in the past were very expensive, because the blockchain is decentralized, because it is a peer-to-peer network, the cost to join the blockchain network may be significantly reduced. A lot of these technologies have been out of reach for a number of SMEs, but because a lot of these things are going to be decentralized, now there's going to be a point of entry for small and medium enterprises. And then finally, for secure messaging, that's where artificial intelligence and the Internet of Things will have its place. And just to summarize all of the Web3 and blockchain use cases, in a lot of these cases, you can see that these industries are going to depend upon artificial intelligence, the Internet of Things, blockchain, in conjunction with each other. Right. So in my definition of Web3, it is the collision of all of those technologies. And then you can see that, you're going to not only use artificial intelligence, you're not only going to use the Internet of Things, you're not only going to use blockchain, you're going to use a combination of all. And once again, because we're looking to democratize and decentralize these technologies in Web3, a number of of players are now going to be able to participate, where previously in the Web 2 world, there was only a handful of organizations such as Facebook, Google, Amazon, that controlled all of these technologies, right? So I am very excited about what Web3 is going to provide to individuals as well as organizations. And I hope that this was helpful to connect the dots in terms of, okay, where does my role within the Web 2 world fit within the Web 3 world? And one thing that I'm going to continue to say is that regardless of what your role is within your organization, regardless of what your interests are within the Web 2 world, every single role, in my opinion, is going to transition over to the Web 3 world, right? And because we're so early on within this Web 3 process, the options are going to be limited. And in some cases, it's up to you to chart that path for that particular career in the Web 3 world. Until next time.